Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. I'm bringing you guys a quick reading. This is a quick pick a card. It's called Stop in the Name of Love. So, one, two, or three, something you may need to stop doing in your love relationships. This could be whether you're in separation with somebody or not. It doesn't have to be. It could be if you're with somebody. And it's just something that maybe is hindering your relationship or not allowing you to grow, or something that's holding you back or holding your feelings back. Anything like that. Something that's sort of interfering, or something that needs to be stopped so you can do something better, or for your higher good. Okay, so we're going to get into this. I'll leave timestamps. So if you chose card 1, your message for stop is stop being afraid. So there's something particularly maybe scary for you about love, or about taking the next step, or about losing the person that you're with. So there's a real sense to me that fear is controlling a lot of your actions and a lot of what you're doing at this time. So it could be the way you're acting or reacting with a partner. It could be the way you're acting or reacting over a separation. It could be that the state of the world has driven you into a new way of thinking about yourself and your future plans, and you might just have a general anxiety and a general fear feeling at this time. So definitely with love and love prospects and people that we're committed to, there's somewhere that I feel like Spirit's trying to say this is a pattern with you, or this is something that's been going on all along, and it may have manifested in other ways for you, such as fear of intimacy. It could be you might have been a little bit controlling over past partners because you didn't want to lose them, or because you cared so much. And it could be afraid to take the next steps. Sometimes we sabotage things, and we can grow a little bit emotionally distant when we're afraid to get hurt. So what's a love message attached to this to help you sort of overcome, not being afraid? Let's see what we're getting. So we've got love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer you. So I feel like you could not know that you're deserving of a higher love and a good love and a supported love. You might be afraid that you're not good enough, or that you have some safety wounds with connecting. I feel like Spirit's like you need to really take this time to understand how important you are to people, how loved you are by people, and get more into a mindset that you have to feel this way for you. Because I feel like you're so giving and so caring, and you give and give and give, but at the end of the day, you don't have enough left really for yourself in reserve. So Spirit wants you to be on a self-love discovery. Let's get one more card. Yeah, and present power. So there's something also about you needing to stand in your present power, needing to become aware. It's consciousness. Be aware of your present power, because I feel like this has to do with the past and the future. So you're too much in the past, too much in the future. It could be, Spirit's like, stand in the now, stand in your power, take your power back, and then stand in that power within the now energy, not the past energy, not the present, not the future coming up. Okay? Does that make sense? Stand in the now. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. I feel like because you're sort of in a limbo type way right now, I feel like there's some things from the past that are haunting you that have not been cleared up. It could be people are popping up in your mind or on social media, and you might have some, residual energy or residual feelings for the past. And then we have anxiousness for the future, worry, feeling like you might not be strong enough, feeling like you might not have enough, feeling like, you might have to make a choice between two things, and you might have to make a choice between the lesser of the two evils in some area of your life. But in regards of your soul connections, or your twin flame connections, or your love romantic connections, I feel like there's an imbalance, and Spirit's trying to bring that consciousness to you, that you might feel like you have to control too much, or you don't have enough control. Either way, Spirit's trying to bring that across to you, so it's something that you can recover from. So let's get one more message from this Stop That Oracle of mine, and we'll tie it up. And we've got stop saying yes. So you know what this has to do with? It could be you are a people pleaser and you say yes a lot. So Spirit's like, there's a time to say yes and then there's a time to say no. So I feel like Spirit's like, you don't have to say yes to everybody and you don't have to give explanations why, and be okay with that. All right, I hope that that was helpful. All right, let's get into the second card. So if you chose card 2, we've got stop taking things to heart. So this is really hard because sometimes people who are wounded and have past wounds and wounds that are unhealed from the past can get into this energy where you feel like everything is an attack, everything is criticism, everything is hurtful. It's like an oversensitized energy. It's like overly sensitive about something somebody's saying. You might not be able to take a joke too easily. It could be that, you were abused in the past. So those things hurt you, they trigger you. I feel like Spirit's like, find out your triggers and try to apply that each time you feel like this, because I feel like sometimes it's okay to laugh at yourself and you might be afraid to do that, okay? But I'm getting like whatever's going on between you and your current partner, or what went on within the past, or this could be, a past relationship. It may have been that you took a lot of things to heart that maybe put a strain on you, put a strain on the relationship, okay? So I'm getting laugh a little more from Spirit, if that makes any sense. And let's get a whispers of love message for you. So a love message that's connected to this stop taking things to heart energy. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, sometimes we don't allow ourselves to let our emotions play out. Like when we're sad, we should be sad. When we're mad, we should be mad. But I feel like there might be some things that you harbor. There might be some things that you're not able to let out, or you're not ready to let out, or you're too afraid to let out. But I feel like Spirit's trying to get you in touch with your emotions, trying to get you to know that, you can rely on yourself, and trying to help you understand that you might be too good sometimes and you might be loyal to a fault sometimes, but there's some things that I feel like sometimes are meant to be funny or meant to be taken lightheartedly, and because you have some wounds from the past, you might not take them that way. So definitely embrace your emotions. Feel them as you need to feel them. Let them surface. Let the things come to the surface. Don't fight anger down. Let it out. Let it out in a healthy way if you can. Don't fight tears down. Let them out in a healthy way. You don't have to be ashamed to do that. And I feel like it'll make you feel a lot better. So let's get another card for you. So we've got new supportive connections. So now I don't know if that means for you that new people are coming into your life that are going to help you with this, or if this is like a recent type of a breakup situation or a separation type situation, and new supportive connections are coming into you to help you along on your journey, or help you on your path of enlightenment, or your life path lessons. Somewhere somebody's coming in. But I also feel like it could be romantic. So it could be somebody that matches you on every level, like your stability, your security, your lust, your love, your passions, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. I feel like somebody like that's coming in for you, if not already. And I feel like let this person come in, because they do have such good things to teach you. They do like, this is somebody maybe you wouldn't even think twice about, but I feel like this might be somebody like a soulmate that's coming in to try to help you heal your love wounds, or to be with you for real, to share love with. I absolutely feel that as well. But yeah, I'm getting like, allow it, let it come in. I feel like this is also you reaching out to like social groups, or possibly maybe even some type of therapy, or somewhere to vent your problems or vent your frustrations out. All right, so let's get one more message for you to close this up. And we've got stop trying to fix everyone. So yeah, sometimes, when we have like regrets and wounds from the past that are unhealed, and we might have had some disappointments in our family and disappointing people that maybe we thought we couldn't resolve these relationships, or these relationships put dampers on us and made us the way we are, and sculpted us to the way we attract and the way we love. I feel like somebody in your past was like that. Could have been a parent, it could have been a relationship that you were in, codependent, something like that. But Spirit's like, yeah, you don't have to fix everybody. That's our job, to point them in the right direction. Just worry about you. Just take care of you. Okay? I hope those messages were helpful. All right, if you chose card 3, your message is stop being so giving. Yes, sometimes we give too much because we want to be accepted, we want to be loved, we want to be admired, we want to be like the savior, we want to be like the person that is the ultimate nurturer in our relationships, but you're giving too much. And it actually can hurt your relationship, because then you could start almost like enabling and not recognizing your own feelings at times. Okay, so it could be that, you know, you dampen out your own feelings, and you're going over your problems to your partner's problems and focusing on your partner's problems to help them, and in turn not really helping yourself or getting anywhere. It could be too that you might be too giving with money or time or attention, or your body, your love, like those things is what I'm picking up on. So Spirit's like, pull back a little bit, because I feel like the person involved in this might be taking advantage of you a little bit, okay? And it could be in the past that people took advantage of you because of your giving, wonderful, empathic nature, okay? Because I feel like you give your all in relationships. You put 100%, and a lot of the time you don't get that. It's not ever matched that way to you. So just be a little harder, and just be a little more not saying yes all the time, and getting in an energy where, you know, you have to give to yourself and be okay with that. So let's get a love message for you connected to this. And we've got forgiveness. So nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So there's some issues with the past. Okay, relationships, I feel like maybe it took you for granted, or, you know, maybe you gave a lot of money to something or a lot of attention to something with someone, and it left you scorned and bitter and hurt. And I feel like you feel like differently about love. So don't let this make you bitter. I'm hearing from Spirit. And definitely forgive this person involved with you, or the one that's currently involved with you, or persons from the past that were involved with you, because a lot of these things were trying to teach you not to be that way. Sometimes we have beautiful gifts, but they get tainted and tarnished by the world and the evil that's in the world, unfortunately. And there are a lot of narcissistic people that are attracted to empaths and light workers and giving people and kind beings. There's a lot of that. It's like that contrast of dark and light and good and bad. So I feel like Spirit's like, look back, you might have missed something. You might have missed a lesson somewhere, that this is where you're being directed to forgive from the past, forgive the now. Just do it for you. Forgiveness is on your terms. Remember that. It doesn't have to be because of anything. It's because you want it and you want to do it, and relieve yourself of some of these tensions. So let's get another card. Yeah, look, deserving. You have to get into a consciousness where you realize that you're deserving of love, and you're deserving of somebody to give you a lot as well. I feel like this might be a breakup. This might be a separation. This might be something that, you know, your previous person or your person in the energy they're in was not giving enough of themselves to you. They were not devoting themselves to you, not devoting their time to you. You deserve that. This card is coming up that you're so good and so wonderful and caring and lovely natured that Spirit's like, no, it's time for you to get this back. Because in this category and in this 6 energy, that's you being like a caregiver, like an enabler almost. That's the negative side to it. So just know that you need to spend more time on loving yourself, and know that you are deserving if other love prospects come into you, to say yes to that and take it as far as you want to take it. But I feel like you deserve love and compassion, and somebody to treat you good and spoil you and give you what you've been missing for so long. All right, let's get one more card to wrap up. Okay, we've got stop being too trusting. Okay, so in the past you may have given a lot to somebody, even mentally, emotionally, okay? Spirit's like, be careful what you're saying and doing around new people, because some things need to be kept to you. Some things need to be opened up with time, okay? Because I feel like some people may not get the depth of you, like you're a very deep person, and they may misconstrue it, okay, in some ways. But I'm feeling like, just don't believe people's words. Believe what they show you. Believe their actions, good or bad. If they're mean to you, nasty to you, believe them. If they seem shady or like they're lying about shit, believe them. If they are kind and nice and good and loving and they want to be around you and they're making effort, believe them. Those are the types of people you want to keep around. New prospects, whatever. That's the type of people Spirit wants you to start to attract to yourself now. Your old patterns of attraction are diminishing. That's why things might feel very strange to you right now. Your old patterns are diminishing. I hope all these messages were helpful. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.